Anyone feel like a BLT? Could be body, liver, torso. Could be what it stands for. Told you about that bacon, didn't I? But that's just one of the many disgusting injustices and crimes that go on. I mean, so basically, this guy is running a pig farm and killing multiple women and grinding them up. That he's actually really close to, it looks like, right? Seattle. I mean, now they're saying, I believe that, I think they were saying it was in Portland, that there's a serial killer, that there's been 6 women, who have been killed within a short amount of time. And the problem with that is that, something that I do think is a problem is people make it a race issue or a color issue, as opposed to realizing that these people, they don't discriminate. They just have their tastes or crime of opportunity, and that's what they go for. One thing that I have found to be a common denominator in a lot of these things that I'm researching is that law enforcement is real lax. And I mean, how vague. So you notice it says 4. Now this is July 17th, 2023. The DA's office said no charges have been filed against anyone in connection to the 4 deaths, but at least one person has been identified as a person of interest who is linked to all 4 of the dead women. They have not released that person's name or said whether they are in custody. Wow. That's reassuring. So they reported that the person of interest as Jesse Lee Calhoun. He's a current inmate at the Snake River Correctional Institution in Ontario. Ooh, Canada, what a surprise. It appears during 2021, Governor Kate Brown of Oregon issued him and 40 other firefighter inmates, if they were firefighters to begin with, to help fight wildfires. I'm just wondering, if he was a firefighter, why did they have 40 of them in jail? I do believe one of the women that was found dead was his ex-girlfriend that had previously filed reports. She was, afraid of him, very. Okay, so also on the Highway 20 that went through Oregon with Bobby Fowler, who they arrested for murders there, right? Okay. Now, I'm just saying that the lack of interest in, now look at, she's obviously a white female, okay? 22 years old. All the women's remains were found within 100 miles of each other in and around Portland. They were discovered in forests or rural areas. Smith, who was 22 years old, was found February 19th near Southeast Deerdorf Road and Flavel Street in Portland. A missing persons report was filed with the Gresham Police on December 22nd, 2022. Imagine having to report your child missing right before Christmas like that. That's just so terrible. There's a reason why I'm screenshotting it, because I want you to take a good look at the headlines in between that you could click on for related incidences. Person of interest in 4 women's deaths had prison sentence commuted by Governor Brown. Now, see, we would all think Jerry Brown, right? That's what I would think, like California. I don't think it's Jerry Brown. I don't think they're alive even. Calhoun, who has a lengthy criminal history, was released from prison a year early. So he's definitely going to be my next deep dive, but I want you to take a look. So this same story, now we've got related. Mother of one of 5 found dead. 1 of 5, okay? Then, so Rios' remains were discovered by deputies May 7th in heavily wooded area near Eagle Creek. The 22-year-old had last been seen in late March, and a missing persons report was filed April 4th, 2023. Okay, so basically she's 22. Her parents probably were like, okay, so she's out and about doing her thing. And then April 4th, so late March could have been the last day of March. They could have waited maybe 5 days and that was it. And then we've got here, okay, hold on a minute. Now, where do they get off saying this? The DA's office said in the news release that it's not releasing any more information, including how the 4 deaths are linked. Now, I want you to recollect and remember, they also said they weren't going to tell us. No, they did say that the person was an inmate in, Snake River Institution in Ontario, but they also said they weren't going to tell us, but they also started the article saying that it was 4 victims. Now, if you look here, it's up to 6. So you see, it goes from 4 to 5 to 6. It goes from, we're not telling his name to giving the name, or if he's in custody to telling us where he's incarcerated. I can't believe they can get away with printing this stuff. I can understand why they don't tell us all the details. It is an active case. But the bottom line is, I'm going to need to know more than that. So anyway, I know that I had read that one of the victims was an Indigenous woman that they called unidentified. I am going to check out these locations too. Interstate 205 and Flavel Street. In this map, it's back to 4. And they rule out foul play in the case of one of the 6 deaths. An unidentified woman. An unidentified Indigenous woman. So they could identify her by her race. I know that because I previously researched that. And that was the one that they called unidentified. It's a huge problem. I mean, I'll type in and go to research. I want to see the statistics. I want to see, our men who are addicted to heroin, are they prostituting? No, more than likely they get a girlfriend and they get her addicted to it and she's the prostitute. And then she's supporting both their habits. That was the consensus. That was what I found, And I'm wondering if the police that he sold this ground, pork to and made mincemeat pies out of, how they feel about the fact that, hey, you probably ate some of those women that you didn't give a crap about. I will absolutely be covering more of these stories, but they're actually kind of hard work. So, if anybody would like to donate to the channel, the like and subscribe button is a great way to do it. You can super chat, or I think you still can do stuff like that, super sticker or stuff. Or you could donate by donating to Cash App $TSK as in tisk 68. Anyway, thanks for listening. Peace, love, and tacos. Have a great night.